She got an iPhone 8, but I don't know if I want to get her a new phone or if I want to get me a new phone. Yeah. If I want to be selfish and buy me a new phone.
Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a full set of acrylic nails. Now you haven't even looked at them. I know they have the pink one, but I think they said the pink one only comes in like the smaller ones.
Man. I heard it was supposed to be the same as the 12.
Probably so. Alrighty, so the first thing that I'm going to do is go in with the Cuticle Pusher. I'm going to go in with the Cuticle Pusher, and I'm just going to, of course, push the cuticles back. Remember that when you're doing this part, like, you can use a wood, plastic, or metal pusher, as long as you can disinfect it or dispose of it. But I know I'll probably end up getting a new AirPods because one of mine stopped working the other day. So I'll probably...
The AirPod Pros, or are they coming out with new ones?
I think they're coming out with new ones.
Dang. So mine stopped working the other day too. I had bought some from Costco. I bought the first generation. They were on sale for like $100.
Oh, that's okay. No, and I think I was on a plane and then it started like sounding like como si hacía corto.
No.
And I was like, dang, this thing gonna shock my ear.
Which ones do you have?
The Pros.
The Pros.
Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with the e-file and I'm gonna use it at 6,000 RPMs. And of course, we're going around the cuticle area first, going from the right side all the way over to the left side, going back and forth to remove all of the shine. And then, of course, following the rest of the nail. And then whenever you're doing this part, you do want to make sure that the drill bit is nice and flat on the nail. And then whenever I file around the cuticle area, I do have it at a slight angle, but it's literally, let me see. It's literally like right there to where I'm filing with the very tip of the drill bit. And then for the rest of the nail, I use the belly of the drill bit. So same thing going around the cuticle area. So yeah, I'm going to do the same thing on all of them. You want to make sure that during this step that you really get all of the shine, because if not, you will get lifting. And make sure that you get as close as you can to that cuticle area. No, I've never had a person that didn't like their cuticles pushed back. Like, you always want to make sure that you push them back because it exposes that new growth. So are you going to, like, keep doing the couponing and then vender las cosas, or
girl, no, I don't think I could coupon that much.
Oh, really? Because I have a client. Well, I used to have a client. She used to coupon and then like she would have
sell them.
Yeah, sell them.
Girl, I really just be couponing since most of the stuff be free. I really just give it away to my family.
Yeah. I bet you be having to go early to the store center.
For Walgreens, you can place just a pickup order and they'll just bring it out to your car.
Oh, okay. Is that usually where you do all your? Because I know people do like Dollar General.
Oh yeah.
Like I tried before, like one time, because I was like, okay, like let me see. I think I went and they didn't have nothing that I, was trying to get.
Looking for. Yeah, I tried going there too, and they really didn't have anything. But I usually go to Walgreens or with the Ibotta app. You can go get it from Walmart, but I usually just do it at Walgreens. A lot of people do CVS, but I can't figure out how the fuck they do CVS. Because their stuff is expensive. Like, you've been in there before, right?
Yeah.
If they like got one toothbrush, it'll be $10.
The drill that I'm using is the Melody Susie Sparkle Nail Drill. It is the rechargeable one. I do have a promo code for them, so I'll be sure to leave all of that information down below. Are you gonna want them like that same like length to like a medium length?
Yeah, medium length.
Okay.
Girl, no, I can't cook on enough for me to be able to sell it.
Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with the nail tips. And I'm just going to be using my clear nail tips, and I'm using the KDS glue. That dust brush, I actually purchased it from my local nail supply store, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. Is this length good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Remember that whenever you're applying the nail tips, you want them to fit exactly from sidewall to sidewall. You don't want them to be too big or too small. Like literally, you want it right on the nail plate. And you, like I said, not on the skin. Let's see. Somebody said, yeah, whenever growing up, I think when I was in middle school, like I already kind of knew that nails is what I wanted to do. And then whenever I got to high school, that's when I actually started practicing. Did you ever get practicing nails or no?
No. Girl, I gave all my stuff to my little cousin. She's been doing nails.
Is your other cousin teaching her?
Oh. No, girl.
You don't want no competition, girl, bro. And then also, if one tip is too big and the other one's too small, remember to always go with the one that's slightly bigger and just follow it on the sides to make it fit perfectly. Because if you go in with the smaller one and glue it down, like it's going to want to come back up eventually. And most likely the nail's going to break off or lift. When I get home, I want to go get some food. I'll probably take some melatonin and go to sleep.
Girl, I was having trouble sleeping. I had got some free melatonin from Walgreens, and then I gave it to him. I was like, that should probably not even gonna work. Girl, he didn't wake up. He took it like at 8 one night, and then he wake up until 12 the next day.
Dang.
I was like, damn, how many did you take? But he said he just took one. There were gummies. He said he only took one gummy.
That's what I need. When you say, Brandy, when you say a Nail Academy series, what exactly do you mean? Like videos or like an actual, like, in person? What is it for?
Did you go on your trip?
I went to LA a week ago.
What you do out there?
Girl, we just went because Valerie's friend. Valerie's cousin's quinceañera. So we just went out there for that.
Did you buy anything?
Yeah, barely. Like, I went to, like, it was basically like, como si fuera una pulga. but it was like small businesses. So like people that like were handmade stuff. So like I bought a jacket and a hoodie, and what else? And a hat and like, you know, just, but it's just like small businesses. And they have like a lot of like,
I think they have something like that in Texas. It's called like Truckers Village or some shit like that.
Yeah. Do you want to keep them that length or go shorter?
This length is fine.
Okay. And coffin?
Yeah. Girl, I know my mom's gonna be like, esta mierda rascona, she gonna be like, how you gonna clean the baby? I'm gonna be like, girl. Then they gonna be like, I'm gonna scratch her.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna scratch her though.
But natural nails are like a little bit sharper than acrylics, cause you know acrylics like they're thick, and so like our natural nails like they're thin and they're just more sharp.
But I feel like when you're used to having nails, like you're not gonna scratch nobody,
right.
like girl, I don't scratch myself, shit.
Exactly. Alrighty, so I'm just going in with my straight edge nail clipper and I'm just trimming the sides of the nails to basically make them into like a coffin shape. That way whenever I start filing, I won't have that much filing to do. I think I want some tzatzikis. I just ate it so far from me.
Get it DoorDash.
I told you, girl, they don't even
I was gonna say, they probably don't even come down there.
Heck no.
If it's too
Girl,
far.
don't nobody go to my house but Pizza Hut. And that's because it's down the street.
DoorDash be fucking hot. Once you see that fee, you be like, hell no, let's just get up.
That's how when I was in LA, it was like the day of the quinceañera, like I got to the hotel like around 2 and then like I was on the phone with somebody and so like it was 3 and I was like, dang, I'm hungry as hell. And so like the only thing open was like Taco Bell and I think I had like 3 tacos and a drink. Leon, close the door. I had like 3 tacos and a drink. And I think I paid like $27.
Dang, they brought it to you?
Yeah. But at that point, it was like, I was so hungry. It's like, they charged me $100 and I still paid. Because I didn't feel like going.
You saw that meme that was like, this is status. It's like, when you drunk, don't nothing cost too much.
Yeah,
6 wings for $100. Fuck it, give me 12.
Exactly. Like the other day, we went to, what was it, last Friday or Saturday. Me and my friend went to, we were like at the bar and we were hungry, so we were trying to figure out what we were going to eat, but everything was already closed because it was like after 12. And so the only thing open was, the only food that we would eat, you know, like McDonald's and stuff was open, but we didn't want that. So we went to Midtown, and they sold burgers in there. Girl, we paid $80-some for 5 burgers. And then they charged us, like, since it's a bar, they charged us $15 to get in. Damn. Even just to order the food. So we paid like over $100 for 5 burgers. But we were so hungry though.
Bar food do be fucking expensive.
Oh, how many? No, 3, 4, 5, 6 burgers. But yeah, like they charged like literally like, dude, we just getting food, like we're not staying. And he was like, no, it's a $15 entry fee. And then so they were like, and then like they have like a freaking membership where if you pay $20, like I think any other time you come, like you don't have to pay the $15, you just pay $5 instead of the $15. Yeah, so since I already had a $20, I was like, here, just take $20. I'll probably be back for the birthday. Like just stupid.
Where'd you go?
Midtown.
Where's that?
Downtown on Main Street. It's like a little bar.
Girl, I had one to Bar Louie the other day and I paid $60 for 2 burgers, so it was 2 burgers and 2 drinks. And that shit was $60. I was like, what the fuck? Is this how much bar food costs? I'm not coming back.
Heck, yeah. Not even though you said the burgers and the drinks?
Yeah.
Like alcohol drinks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
the drinks was $11 and then the burgers was whatever, $20 each.
No, and then this burger, like, it was good, but it didn't even come with fries, nothing, just the burger.
Oh, my burgers came with fries. It was good, though. But $11 for a drink, I was like, shit, I'll just drink at home.
That's how we be like when we go out. Like I think our drinks would be like $10. But like yesterday we went out and so like we didn't even pay. Like damn, we didn't pay. But usually like we'll order a drink and then like other people will buy us, you know, like drinks. So we end up only paying like $10. And then we always just leave like I always leave like $20-$30 tip because we're cool with them. The nail tips that I'm using, I think I will have some on my website. These are the ones that I've sold on my website before.
Have you built a storage for your stuff?
Girl, yeah, it's done. I'm opening my website up the 20th.
So all your stuff is in there now?
Yeah. It's just, it took so long for me to open it because it was taking my dad forever to finish it.
Girl, your dad Bob the Builder.
Huh?
I said he
and see, he didn't even do it. Like, he got somebody else to come, like, build it, and then he did, like, the inside, like, the sheetrock and all of that stuff. And, like, right now, I'm waiting on him to come do, what is it? Like a pegboard, like, to hang my stuff. Yeah, so.
You gonna keep doing nails here?
There you go. Oh yeah, but whenever you're shaping the nails, as you guys can see, I'm doing a coffin shape. So I just follow both sides and the free edge at exactly a 90-degree angle, making sure that I'm holding my fall really straight, and then also making sure that, you know, I just alternate from side to side, and then I'm watching my nail as I'm doing it, because you will be able to see your shape change. So once I look at it, if it looks good, you know, I can move on to the next one.
You got somebody after me?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh yeah, because I was gonna ask you if you could touch up my feet as well.
Okay, that's fine.
When are you supposed to be leaving out of town?
I'm gonna drive out the 25th, I think. It's on a Monday.
Of September?
No, of October.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason why I'm leaving in October is just because since I'm gonna be in Miami for my birthday, like I want to already be, you know, settled in. And I think my friend's coming with me. Yeah, okay, so I am, let me see. I do need to look into doing a Zoom class for sure. I need to look into it here soon, and I'll let you guys know about it. Busy bee nails? Okay, girl, email me. This girl said I'll pay $400 for a single Zoom class with you. Look, email me, text me. So for my acrylic, I'm going to be using the Valentino Classic Nude Acrylic. My email is, actually you can text, hold on. I'm going to tell you what number to text. You can text me at, one second. Okay, so if you're interested in a Zoom class, text me at 501-712-5438. And that's 501-712-5438. Okay, so for, like I said, I'm using the Valentino Classic Nude, and then I'm just using the JC Beauty Concepts monomer, and then for my brush, I am using the number 12 oval brush by Alpha Brush. I do have a promo code, so I'll be sure to leave that down below. Kate Carter, I already have a video up. I just posted it like maybe 2 weeks ago. Okay. And before I go in with the acrylic, I'm using the JC Beauty Concepts primer, and I'm going to apply that on all of the nails. I do have a video. I did hard gel like a while back. I haven't done it since, but I do have a video on that. This is the JC Beauty Concepts primer. As far as the price for the Zoom class, like I said, just text me, but I'll have to sit down later on and like come up with, you know, like a price and stuff. Okay, so somebody just asked, how do I minimize the smell of the monomer? And hold on. So to help get rid, well, not necessarily get rid of, but to kind of like mask the odor, I've been using the Odor Reducer by JC Beauty Concepts, and it smells, well, the scent is cherry and almond, and it actually smells really good. So you just do like a few drops in your monomer, like 2 to 3. And it definitely like gives your monomer like just a better smell. Okay. So going in with the acrylic, so of course dipping my brush into the monomer and then going into the powder, getting a nice size bead. I place my first bead right in the middle where the natural nail and the tip meet, very gently patting it down and then brushing it down towards the tip. And then as you're wiping or brushing, make sure that you wipe your brush off on a paper towel, wiping the sides up to make sure that the acrylic does not take away from the shape, and just evening it out. And make sure that whenever you're brushing that you're being super gentle, like you don't want to go in there and just drag the product off the nail, because even though like I wipe my nail or my brush off, like, you know, there's no product there, and that's what you want. You don't want to be wasting all your product. So next I'm going to go in with a second bead, placing it below that first one, same thing, patting it down and then brushing it down towards the tip. And you guys know that I usually, for the most part, do like a 4-ball method, and then you know, I just go in and add more as needed. No, the drops don't affect the monomer at all. It just gives it a you know, a smell to it. Okay, placing that third bead closer to the cuticle area, patting it down, and then brushing it down. And remember, y'all, you want to be super, super gentle when you're doing this. And then with the very tip of my brush, I'm going to go in and just clean around the cuticle area to make sure that, you know, if there's any product on the skin, that we get that off. Okay. Going in with my fourth bead, placing it closer to the cuticle as well. And that's what's going to build our apex. And the last bead I applied was already pretty big, so that's why that one I made it a little bit smaller, because I didn't need that much. So that's why I always say to look at the nail from different angles. That way you know exactly where you need to add more product. So wiping the sides off again. Looking at it from the side. And it looks like I have a good apex, if you guys can see. Hold on. Like, I have a nice apex, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but the tip still is a little bit thin. Let me see. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with another bead and just placing it at the tip. So again, that's why you have to make sure that you're steady looking at the nail from the sides, because if I just look at it from right here, like, the nail looked good. Hold on, I touched it a little bit. But yeah, if I just look at the nail from the top, you know, it looks good. But once you turn it over to the side, you will know exactly where you need to, you know, add more product. And I probably still can add a little bit more at the tip. Okay. And then also, as you're working, you want to make sure that you're kind of holding your client's finger downwards. That way, when you place the acrylic, it automatically just, you know, kind of runs down a little bit and it kind of just goes right in place. My Instagram is getnailed32. So same thing, placing my bead down right in the middle, very gently patting it down, and then brushing it down towards the tip. This is the size 12 oval brush by Alpha Brush. So the apex is based, and I'll show you again in a second. So the apex is going to be the thickest part of your nail, and that's where your nail gets its strength from. So if you were to hit your nail and your nail was like really just flat, most likely the nail's going to break right off. But if you have that nice, you know, apex, like I said, you know, that's just the strongest point of the nail. Whenever you place the bead closer to the cuticle area, place it down. And like I said, you know, hold the finger down. That way the acrylic starts running down. And then just kind of pat it down to where it kind of spreads out as close as it can to the cuticle. But you do want to make sure that that bead, that it, you know, you just don't place it right on the skin. Going in and cleaning around that cuticle area. I'm going to place another bead right there. Because I don't know, like, I know a lot of the time whenever people don't create that apex, like, literally, y'all, them nails break right off. Like, the minute you try to pick something up or you hit it on something, like, the nail is popping right off. These are the Viva paper towels. I do recommend these a lot. They're the Viva Signature Cloth paper towels. Definitely recommend them. They literally like just suck all of this product right in. I've tried using other paper towels as well, and like the product kind of just stays right on top of the paper towel, and then it starts to like build up in your brush because like it just doesn't like clean the brush off very well. But these definitely do a really good job. Okay, so I'm just going in and doing a smaller bead because I have a little gap on this side. So just going in, placing it right where I need it. Brushing it out. And then cleaning. Same thing on this side. Again, that's why it's super important to steady look at your nail from different angles. Okay. So yeah, so it's going to be basically the same process over and over again. I recommend that, you know, as a beginner, really just, you know, overall that you just pick a method and just kind of stick with it. So, you know, whether it's the 1 ball method, 2, 3, 4, however many beads, like, you know, just kind of stick to it. That way you're not just going in there and just randomly applying acrylic. You're actually, you know, applying to build that apex and thickness. Because my first 2 beads that I apply are really to build or to create that thickness. And then the ones that I apply closer to the cuticle area, those 2 are to build my apex. Yeah, make sure that y'all subscribe and hit the little bell so you're notified every time that I post. I am going to be doing a giveaway here soon, right before I open the website. And I'm going to do it here on YouTube, so you definitely don't want to miss out. So again, make sure you subscribe. Okay, placing that bead closer to the cuticle area, holding the finger down. And then very gently, y'all, like it's literally like just a feathering motion. Like I'm barely even like, I mean, I'm touching it, but you know, if I was to like brush too hard, I literally would be brushing the acrylic off the nail. And then plus I also feel like if you brush it and pat it too hard, like it makes the acrylic dry faster, and then you kind of just create like a big ball of acrylic on the nail, and then that's how your nails get like real thick and bumpy and lumpy. My drill bits, honestly, I don't keep up with the time, but I literally just opened up a new little drill bit. Usually I'm able to tell if I need a new one because like it'll start taking me longer to file the nails, or it just feel like, you know, it's dull. So that's when I switch it out. Whenever you say what setup should you have, what exactly do you mean? Like as far as like a table, or like as far as like what products you should buy? No, my drill. Okay, so the only drill bit that you have to switch out, or the only bit that you have to switch out for each client would be your sanding bin. Like those you actually throw away. But as far as like your like the metal ones, you just disinfect those. What you got planned for this weekend?
Girl, nothing. What you doing?
Oh, girl. And I probably shouldn't even say this on here. But no, like, some, like, baile that they have. It was supposed to be last month, but they rescheduled it for this weekend. And so, like, I ordered some stuff, but I didn't like my stuff. And then I ordered some boots, and they, like, didn't even come in. I mean, no, they did come in, but I didn't even like, I mean, I tried them on, but I tried them on again yesterday, and I was like, yeah, no, like, hell no. Like, they just don't look right. They look too big on me. So if I, like, I kind of don't want to go now because, like, I literally would have to go buy a whole new pair of boots, a whole outfit, and, like, I already spent too much, you know, the first time around trying to buy stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just going to be too much, and it's like, is it really worth it? Like, I'd rather just take the loss, you know, that I already, like, you know, for the money that I already paid, like, for the ticket and the VIP stuff.
So you're not gonna go?
Well, if I don't go, Valerie's gonna be pissed. So, it's like, you know, if I go, it'll be
What
just
you gonna
because
wear?
of her. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, like,
Go to
and
Cameron, whatever
that's
that
what.
shit
Well,
called.
that's where I got my boots from. So I was gonna try to see if I could exchange them, but the return policy is 30 days, and I bought them like at the end of July. It was like July 31st is when they shipped them, so it's already been a month.
They won't even give you store credit.
I don't know. Like, I really just want to exchange them. You know, if I can, like, if I decide that, like, okay, I'm going. Well, according to Valerie, like, I'm going. So, like, I'm gonna try to see if I can, like, even just exchange them.
Valerie finna comment on your live. She gonna be like, what the fuck
No,
you
that's
mean?
And so I'll probably tell her today, like, girl, but she's gonna give me like no choice.
She gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean?
Right.
That's your clothes.
She'll be like, bitch, I'm finna come find you an outfit. So like, cause I even I bought some like boot cut jeans, but they were too long, and then so I would have had to like take them to La Costurera, you know, get them fixed. Yeah, and so like I never even did that, and so then I think after they canceled it, I ended up like returning the jeans, and I didn't know until yesterday. So like, if I go, like I'll have to go like today or you know tomorrow, whenever, to find something else. And
Girl,
do I have the time and patience? Like, girl, and right, and so it's like, do I have the time and the patience? Like, hell no.
Then what the hell you gonna do if you can't find nothing to wear?
Then I'm not gonna go. And Valerie's just gonna have to be mad. But seeing like everybody that's going, like they're going like with their like, you know, like couples, and it's like, what the hell am I gonna do? Like, first off, I don't even dance. Going? Yeah.
Dang, you gonna be third wheeling.
And I think apparently it's like a whole bunch of like, it's like 8 people.
Dang.
And it's just kind of like,
it's okay, you'll find somebody there. You'll find somebody else that's single by themselves that's third wheeling.
Alright. I'm using the number 12 oval brush by Alpha Brush. I just, for me, whenever I first started doing nails or learning to do nails, like I started off with a smaller brush. So I kind of just stuck to it. But I know like for my longer sets, I have started using a bigger brush, which is the number 16. And it just definitely helps with speeding up the process since I'm able to pick up a lot more product. Kizzy, I do have a video on like, if you just go on the search bar and just type in like materials needed for acrylic nails, and just put Natali Carmona at the end, like it should pop up. I have a few videos actually, explaining all of the materials that you need. The monomer that I'm using is the JCBD Concepts monomer. And I really like it. Like, it doesn't dry too fast or too slow. Like, I know whenever I was doing classes in Atlanta, you know, my students brought their own products. But I can't remember. I think one was using, like, Tammy Taylor. And Tammy Taylor dries super fast. Or at least what is it? Like, I know they have different kind of acrylics, but the one that she was using dried really, really fast. So as a beginner, you definitely don't want something that dries too fast because, you know, like you're still learning, and so you're going to be pretty slow when you first start out. But with the JCBD Concepts one, like, you know, I use it and it works really good for me. But even for a beginner, I definitely recommend it. And I know, like I said, the girls that I taught, you know, with the JCBD Concept products, like they really, really like them. Yes, I have tried that one. Yeah, I'll be sure to save the video, so if you can't stay and finish watching, you could always just come back to it.
So you gotta find you a whole new outfit, not just boots.
Mm-hmm. Girl, whole new outfit. So I thought about going to, like, I don't know, like the Kevin. Well, have you ever been in there?
Girl,
Okay,
once, not to remember. I think there's a. I don't know if I'm mistaken. I want to say they did open like a cowboy store in McCain.
Mm.
It's over there in front of, you know where Champs is at?
Mm-hmm.
It's in front of Champs right there where Charlotte Russe used to be.
Oh, okay. Then I haven't been over there in a minute.
Girl, me either. I don't even go to the mall no more. But I went the other day because I had went to Bar Louie and I had just walked in there and I seen that they had that.
Mm.
But girl,
is it like a Mexican store or no?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I just need to find, I don't know, some jeans. I don't know. I'll call Valerie later.
I'm dead. Go buy you some boots. Put some tape at the bottom so you won't scrape them and then go return them.
No, and then I think it's going to be like a rodeo type style. So, like, they're going to get dirty.
I'm dead. I was going to say they're going to get dusty.
Yeah, they're going to be dusty, so. So whenever you're doing curved nails, like you still want to file at exactly a 90-degree angle. But I know whenever I do curved nails, like I would get like little rough edges on the side. And you can just go in there with your drill to get that off. Okay. My cosmetology school, I didn't pay for it because I was on a scholarship. But I know it's different. Like, you know, the price is different for every state. Okay, y'all, so I'm noticing that like my acrylic is not going on there as smoothly, and it's because I have some acrylic stuck to my brush. So when that happens, you just want to make sure that you soak your brush in brush cleaner, and then I'm going to switch my brush.
These things make me think of at the dentist.
I've been doing nails for about 10 years now.
Dang, I was gonna say, dang, she been doing nails for 10 years. I think I started coming to you 7 years ago.
Really?
Because I think I was 14.
Dang. Yeah, because I started in 2012, I think.
It really wasn't doing that many. Really wasn't that many people doing nails back then.
Not at all. It was just the shop and me and a few others. If you dip your brush into alcohol, it's not gonna do anything other than dry the bristles out. Like, because these brushes are made out of like Kolinsky hair, so it's literally like you basically it's like you putting alcohol in your hair. Like, it's gonna dry it out. So you want to make sure that you keep your brush nice and clean at all times. And then I know Alpha Brush sells brush moisturizer. So like I said, it's literally, you know, like hair, so you have to take care of it. You just want to make sure that as you're working to keep your brush clean, you want to make sure that you're steady wiping your brush off. But you guys seen, even then, like it could still happen. So I would honestly recommend keeping like a spare brush. That way, like, because you know if that happened and I didn't have no other brush, like I would have to sit there until the acrylic soaked off. But if you have like a spare brush, you know, you can just switch your brush while the other one soaks. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you're steady wiping your brush off a lot as you're working.
Is that the only thing you got planned for this weekend?
Yes. Yeah, I can think of. And I need to finish like counting some of the stuff for the website too. I'll probably do that today. Because I know I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. Because even like after I trained, like I said, I got home at 4:30. Then had to be up at 5:30. And then I didn't want to have to like go home and then come back and then go home again. So I just came straight here and I laid on the couch, but I couldn't even go back to sleep. I just closed my eyes for 2 hours, literally, but I could not go to sleep. And then Liam loud ass and my dad and my mom, like, I just...
Yo, your dad be waking up in the morning playing music.
No, he doesn't be playing music, but he be in there like brushing his teeth.
Oh,
like, girl, you know how it be.
I was gonna say your dad be like those videos they've been making about how dads be in the morning.
That's exactly how my dad be. And then I'm laying there on the couch thinking, this is why I'm glad I moved out. Like, I do not miss this.
Bro, you know, sometimes I be sleeping, like, when I used to sleep with my door open in my house, when with my parents, girl, en las mañanas escuchaba, and then he'll be playing music, and I'll be like, bro, what the fuck, like, why are you even playing music?
No,
like,
I do play music and loud, like, all day.
No, girl, but it's a difference between our music and the music that my dad be listening to.
What he be listening to?
Girl, some old ass people music. Like those bookies.
Oh, Lord.
He be playing music and then he be doing shit extra loud, like dropping pans. He'll make him some breakfast and like you can hear him cracking eggs.
Yeah, I know don't get me wrong, I use acetone too sometimes, but you just don't want to leave it in there for too long because like I said, it will dry out your brush bristles. So if you do that, you do want to make sure that you like invest, you know, some money into getting a moisturizer. That way, you know, you can basically like just moisturize your brush. But alcohol, like, I know it will dry the bristles out, but it's not going to soak the acrylic off. So, like, you need something that's going to soak your brush or soak the product off your brush. So, alcohol really wouldn't work. For my primer, I use the JCBD Concepts primer. Okay, Evelyn, I'll check it after I finish. Oh, my back's starting to hurt.
You still be going to the chiropractor?
Not as often anymore because by the time I'm done here, like, I'd be tired. But I'm gonna go tomorrow because I have a massage too. So I'm gonna go to the chiropractor first. Well, I have a lash appointment and then to the chiropractor and then to the massage place.
Who be doing your eyelashes?
I go to this one girl named Savannah. She live over there by you. Like before, like after you go through the light.
She live in an apartment or a house?
Yeah, an apartment to the left. Like, it's like the first apartment build or.
Are the apartments on baseline or are they?
Yeah, they're on baseline.
Oh, I don't know. This girl did my eyelashes before, but she lives on not on baseline, but the street over. That's Crystal Valley.
No, she's on baseline.
What length you be getting your lashes?
Huh?
What length you be getting them?
Girl, I don't know. I just told her long.
Which set you be getting?
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
A dang fly.
Just get them long.
Yeah, because I don't be knowing the size. So I was like, I don't know, just do them long. And then I really got them long because this is when I was going to go to Miami, I think. And so, so then after that, I was going to go shorter, but I had already got used to the long.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just like, girl, just give me the long ones.
How much she charge?
I think it's like $95 for the full set.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm,
What, you getting a feel tomorrow or you getting them taken off?
I feel. No, because last time I went, I got a full set.
I don't be wanting to go because I don't be wanting to lay down for too long. Girl, I seen this status that was like, imagine you get your eyelashes done and the lash tech start beating your ass.
I seen that. My back be hurting, man.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even get up after I'm done.
Then I don't know why, but everybody I went to get my lashes done, I'm probably not supposed to be getting them done because my eyes be red. Like they be red as fuck.
Well, see, like it just depends. Like maybe because I know like before, like whenever I used to go to another girl, like my eyes used to be really red and like would burn. But with this girl, like, they don't. So I don't know if it's just like maybe the glue the other girl was using was stronger or something. But I don't have that problem with this girl. Now it will burn like when she's doing the inner corner, because like she kind of gotta like open my eye a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Girl, no, my eyes be red. I be blind, and then you know I wear glasses, so like it blinds me for a little bit, and I'm already blind.
That's what, like, the other day, one of my old classmates posted on Instagram, like, she went to get her lashes done by somebody, and the girl put so much glue on her eye that, like, she literally, like, had to go to the emergency room because, like, her eye was, like, swollen, like, shut from all the glue she put on her skin.
Dang. Did the girl get in trouble?
I don't think so. She probably didn't, like, report her or anything. But yeah, with this girl, I mean, because before I started going to her, like, I was going to this other girl, like, on Ronnie Parham. And girl, I think her set was like a full set was $180. And I'm not paying that price.
Not for no 2 weeks.
Yeah. And so, like, whenever I found this girl, like, she's closer, like, because, you know, like, I was literally having to drive all the way to Ronnie Parham. That was, like, damn near 40 minutes from my house. And so, like, this girl, like, she's, what, 25 minutes maybe?
Girl, I'm fucking sleepy.
Me too, girl. My back hurt. Yeah, I'm about to go take some medicine. Or not medicine, but melatonin and be knocked down after I eat. Oh, I don't know why, like, right here siento que como que like it pulls, like, when I...
Girl, why the heck, you know, I've been behind these little kids. Girl, I had pulled up to the shop the other day. This dude had his back turned to me. And I looked up and I thought it was Angel. That's how small he was. Like, I was like, what the heck? I was like, Angel's over here. And then he turned around and I was like, oh, that's not him.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm about to show y'all. Let's see, put them like... Okay, so that is what the nails look like after the acrylic application. Of course, you know, I haven't done any filing or nothing, but we have a nice thickness at the tip, and then we have a nice apex. So your apex is going to be like the highest point on the nail. So like right there, you see how where the file is touching the nail, that's going to be your apex right there on all of them. Like I mean, you know, there's a nice apex on literally all of the nails, and they're nice and smooth. So okay. Thankfully I was able to get back on the same live. I don't know what happened. Why is so loud? Okay. So same thing, going in on the sides at a 90-degree angle, going from the side wall towards that free edge. And then when you're filing, make sure that you hold your nail as well. That way the nail is not just like wobbling all over the place. So I position my 2 fingers underneath and then my thumb over the top of the nail, and then I just file.
I hope that loud whenever we do have a fucking tornado.
I know. Okay. Dang. It's not working. I don't know why.